Hi friends, today I welcome you to another spectacular eyes of modern day empire. So guys, before getting to further, understand the format. Now guys, here we discuss one of the my experience, and on the basis of that experience, I conclude under one and the unique model. So guys, before getting to further, firstly subscribe to our channel Modern Day Empire. Now guys, my experience is of the previous days where I saw one of the nest in the tree, and at that tree all rainy days are just to come. So that's why big bird were gathering some of the food in order to that they could survive in those rainy days. And his child were just born. I mean, they were just 1 or 2 days ago was their lifespan. So they were just born 1 or 2 days ago. So every day at the morning time they started shouting for the food. So it was the regular manner of the child that they want food, and to satisfy their need they will just make the noise. So I could also hear that noise, and I just see coming in the starting days the big bird was feeding them in a right manner. Though he was struggling hard in order to gather food for the rainy days. Now, as the rainy days come, the big bird decided that he will just put a small bit amount of food, so the small birds, her child, will get the enough food to just survive. But the food was not sufficient. The bird was not providing sufficient food for their children to eat in a proper manner. So this was very much confusing for me, that why this type of behavior, as they have enough food to survive in rainy days. So when I think on it, then after some time I get to the moral that they have to save their resources in order that they could survive. They could use their emergency food in the emergency day, and as emergency days is going on. So that's why the bird is feeding their child in a bit shorter manner or bit lower manner, so that the children could eat the food and just they could get enough energy to survive and to just last longer. Now if the bird goes on just feeding the bird in a proper manner, so that is one of the easiest steps. They have the food, but the part is the food will not last long for the food will last for no longer. So they will just consume all of the resources, so their management could be disturbed. So guys, this was one of my experience. Now guys, how I am concluding this experience. So guys, this I will connect with the one of the thing related to the companies. Now guys, as you know that the big companies, they are small companies. Now it is the company is basically made of employees and the administrator. Now it is the regular tendency of the employee that they in couple of days they demand comfort, they demand salary. So if for bigger companies it is good that they could provide their employees sufficient amount of resources along with the salary. Now talking about those companies who are just enough capital to satisfy their employees' needs, but their now their other resources could be affected. So it is advisory, or we may say that it is recommended to use their resources to enhance their resource management, so that the employee will have a last longer future, as we have seen in the story. Now obviously the bird child will have a great and long future lifespan. So that's why we could think that if this type of strategy will follow, that satisfy firstly the resource management things, and after that focusing on the employees they like stuff. So this is one of the good strategy, and will definitely give the employees a good future. Now if we will follow the second strategy that just satisfy employee needs, and just to keep the employees happy and just to neglect the resource management, so that maybe could definitely not good step. That will it seems a quite good comfort for a short span of time, but after that the resources will be exhausted and result will be a bad future or just no future. So guys, it's upon up to you. Think on your own, and yes, please subscribe to our channel Modern Day Empire, as our content is over, we are up till here. So yes, before going, subscribe to our channel Modern Day Empire. Keep connected with us by clicking the bell icon and just push up your notification for YouTube. With this guys, we'll meet in next video. Till then, bye bye.